Fever pitch, the coming weeks promise so much. City's determined that this springtime can still belong to them.
Please welcome to yesterday's chief guests.
Silva, Cherki, Kepa's lost it, and O'Reilly has stolen. On the hour, the bright young Mancunian has snatched a moment for City at Wembley. Nico O'Reilly, 21 yesterday, has found the key to the door for Pep Gvardiol. And Nunes. O'Reilly! All over again! A delicious double in next to no time. Dream the best 3 minutes of his life. It is City's Cup again. The Nico O'Reilly final. 2 goals in 4.5 second-half minutes. His day, their day. The first prize of the season is City's prize. It's Pep's prize. He and they are in the trophy business. They look the business, and Vitor Pereira has had to suck that up. Gundogan lifted into the path here of Nunes. Sanchez came, and Gvardiol scored! Manchester City have been banging on the Chelsea door. No one with more vigour than Gvardiol, who finally has his way. Haaland nicking it away from Chalobah. Goalkeeper has come here. Erling Haaland! Yet another goal for the Haaland Platinum connection. Haaland in the headlines again. He smirks smugly. How good am I? That's Haaland. He's fed it for Foden, and Foden is all by himself. And Phil Foden settles it. With strength and self-certainty. And bit by bit, week by week, Manchester City feel themselves again. For Manchester City, another recuperative win. Friends embrace, much mutual admiration and respect, but Pep has leapfrogged Enzo. Manchester City have leapfrogged Chelsea. Preconceptions we all do for their principal rivals. 5 years and a day since City won here. And the onus is on them to win here today. Dominic Szoboszlai, oh brilliant! Oh brilliant! That is a bullet! What a magnificent hit, and that may matter plenty.
City need something here. They need Haaland, they need Semenyo, they need Bernardo Silva, they need them to step up.
Silva plays it in. Haaland with the header, and they have their equalizer. Bernardo Silva sharply in.
I was just about to say Pep Guardiola's drifting towards a second year without a title unless something happens, and something has happened.
Well, Erling Haaland, this is your moment. Erling Haaland, what are you made of?
Haaland, huge! And the race is on!
A turnaround that says to Arsenal, you think you've won this Premier League title? Think again! The Blues with a late turnaround at Anfield. Bernardo Silva with the equaliser. Haaland with the penalty. 2-1 City. You want to win the title? You're going to have to fight for it.
Well, this has been English football's elite feud. Only this time there is a third party out in front. City and Liverpool joust today to become the principal chaser. And the big fella has taken possession of the football. Erling Haaland is denied by Dashfully. Nunez, Haaland's up! One way or another, he always impacts. Manchester City lead Liverpool, and that matters. Cherki was switched on. Silva. Nico Gonzalez! 2-0! Drilled and deflected. And Manchester City in a very good place. There's a good deal of space here for Nico O'Reilly. Jeremy Doku. Doku! Oh, glorious! It's a simply beautiful goal from Jeremy Doku, who has glittered the afternoon long. His name is in lights. For Manchester City, it is a celebratory day. 1,000 games in, and Pep is still winning the big ones. And he won this one big. City have beaten Liverpool for the first time in 2.5 years. They are right on Arsenal's shoulder. And for him, this Liverpool will always be a special one. City 3, Liverpool 0. Arsenal's weekend work is done. Reijnders looking to pick his way through. That's a clever pass. That's Rico Lewis. That's Erling Haaland. And Manchester City have their lead. Passing so pure, so penetrative. And once Haaland was running onto it, the outcome was inevitable. Stolen back by Bob, who has Haaland one way and Reijnders the other. It's Tijjani Reijnders! Instant impact. The creator of Manchester City's first goal is the scorer of their second on Premier League debut. The artful Dutchman, Tijjani Reijnders. St James's Park next Monday night.
I get that one. I'd do as well.
That's a good hit, and that is a debut goal for Ryan Cherki. Barely having crossed the white line of the Premier League, he's pinned one into the bottom corner, and Manchester City are on easy street. Well, Manchester City are purring from the off. Certainties of Derby Day, except that this time nobody on either side is quite so sure. A month in, just a single win each. No question they both need it, but today you just don't know. Audrey. Doku. Oh, it's lovely from Jeremy Doku. And Foden! That'll stick a smile on his face. Phil Foden was born for Derby Day. Doku. Shifting it through here for Erling Haaland. Big day again. Everywhere he goes. Week on week, month on month. Right there ahead of Haaland, who starts to run from inside his own half and has miles and miles all to himself. Erling Haaland! The master of all he surveys. He is just a compelling athlete. Simply brilliant at what he does. Erling Haaland just knew it's a way back for United from here. Manchester City with the stamp of class, with a bit of swagger, with a bit to spare, as Manchester United disappear back across town with red tails between legs.
Yeah.
Ripped up for sure. Of course, for Manchester City today, there is a hefty expectation. They really ought to, but in this moment, this Bournemouth just might.
It's been a confident start from the visitors. Seen plenty of the ball.
Cherki's header, Haaland's on his way. Haaland is on the charge, and Haaland Kante. He is robotic. He is a machine. Cherki, oh, that's a beautifully weighted ball. And here goes Erling Haaland. Slick, smart, certain. Haaland at the double again. And City promptly back in front.
Well, he's just unstoppable.
Foden. O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly! Spears it in! And gives City room to breathe. He had his first half moment and it got away. This time, without hesitation, he pounced and scored. So Manchester City are back up into the big picture, back up onto the shoulder of the leaders. The restoration, you might say, of some kind of natural order. Bournemouth, so brilliantly effervescent up to now this season, found that so many have too great a challenge. It's not done yet. Grealish. Kovacic! A crazy climax, a furious reaction. What a battle, what a bout, a football match which will, for all who saw it, live long in the memory. Manchester City 2, Arsenal 2, pick the bones out of that, David. But as Pep has repeatedly proved, the solution to everything is always simply to win. Win here, and he is in business. Cherki. Flicked in by Cherki. O'Reilly! Oh, he is the man right now! Living his best life and some. It's a massive Manchester City breakthrough at the bridge. And it's Nico O'Reilly in the headlines again. Doku. Ryan Cherki still teasing and feeding it in for Gahey! How he's loving that! Big poised centre-half with a massive poised moment, and City are in charge. Good for Sanchez. One back by Doku. Doku! Manchester City are right in the thick of it again. Are you watching Arsenal? I suspect by now the answer is probably no. And that is enough for Manchester City, certainly. Manchester City on the march, and just when it matters most. No team, no boss, times a sprint finish. Better than Manchester City, better than Pep Gvardiol. This is a massive win with a loud message attached. Arsenal battle anxiety, City spread their springtime wings. A beautiful, bright day, a terrific prospect. The game to which a season has built. Pressure, privilege, the grand occasion. It feels special. City with momentum and growing menace. Arsenal still with the lead and with 2 decades of pent-up desire, and one of them will be champions. For Ryan Cherki, oh, it's lovely! The little magic man has done his thing with swagger and style. He is such fun. He is the point of difference. The naughty boy for whom his teacher just has a soft spot. Oh my goodness me! Kai Havertz has pounced on Donnarumma! Less than 2 minutes. between a magnificent moment and a mad moment. Doku. O'Reilly. Haaland! Manchester City in charge again. The big Norwegian insisted as much. There is always room for the brilliant Maverick. And Pep has found that space. Still no whistle. Now the whistle. A monumental Manchester City win. City have seized the pivotal day. And Arsenal now are all but reeled in. Cherki was magic. Haaland was forceful. And the race is neck and neck. But City know, they just know that they are right in the thick of it. Indeed, you might say,